your ecom biz, like everyone starts with dropshipping with, find good products and test it out and see what works for you, and then we're going to scale it. What's your approach been, and how do you see the dropshipping business right now? First, how did you guys find success with it? I mean, especially when you were starting out, because, then because I know that you guys transition into one direction, one niche, one
Yeah.
space. That's the approach that you took. And two, what is the approach that you would like to recommend to anyone who's starting out right now, or anyone who's just struggling right now to make the
Okay.
business work?
First of all, let me directly answer the question. There's no one way. Everybody has their own way. Whatever feels right, you need to follow. Because if you're not confident in that way, you won't succeed anyway. Now, what we did instead, we choose one niche, one brand, and we really focused on getting everything done from acquiring. Look, generally, everything is in if on a high level, ecom is separated usually in three parts. One, acquiring a client. Okay, so lead generation or whatever you call it, acquiring a client.
Mm-hmm.
Second is that becomes a client, and the third part is, which is most important, where a lot of people miss it, is the referral side. Okay, three parts I usually divide. Now, if you cannot acquire a client, you don't have an existing client, and if you don't have a happy existing client, they won't be able to refer any new clients. So what we decided is specializing. Okay, let's take just one brand and learn how to do Facebook, acquire clients. And then once we master that, let's make our clients happy, which is existing. Email marketing, okay, mastering email marketing, setting that up, get that experience, because you can acquire a client, but if you don't upsell at the back end, you're leaving money on the table. That's where the real money is. Okay.
Right.
And the final thing, where literally, I'll tell you, if you have a, just ask this when you have a conference with 100 people, how many have a referral system in their business? I'll tell you, maybe 3 or 4 people. Okay. And that is where is free cash, man. It's like, you need to, like, if you already have happy clients and you have a great system in what a potential referral will expect. It's like a client will not refer you somebody if they don't know what you're going to give to them. Okay. So you need to get your referral. It needs to be systemized. It needs to be clear. Everybody needs to know what the expectations are, and people will start to refer people to you. So if
Yeah.
you get this mechanism, okay, the rest is tactics. If you're going to use Instagram, if you're going to use whatever, you need to always go back to the basics. Those are the three things. How am I doing on my acquisition side? How do I treat my existing customers? And as a result, do I get more referrals? If you have, let's say, 100 clients right now, and you don't spend the right attention, even though you can acquire 1 million clients, they will go away. There is no longevity in the game. Now, what made us very successful is taking care of those existing clients. And don't see your client as a transaction. That's what a lot of people do wrong, especially in ecom. They copy. I can tell you, man, 100% of people copy paste their refund policy from another company, change their name, and that's it. Read your policy. If you feel that the policy, excuse my language here, gives you a fucked up feeling to make a purchase on your website, then nobody's going to buy from you. Nobody, it's not a nice feeling, right? Look, the policy is there to separate between good clients and bad clients. When people have bad intention, they will show up. The way they send the email, the way they ask certain things. That's the key thing, Like, you can lose a transaction, but it's more expensive to lose a customer. So be flexible on the refund side. Look, don't refund everybody immediately. I'm not saying that, but really understand, when you receive on a client desk a ticket or a phone call, whatever it is, first of all, your job is to understand what the client wants to achieve. Okay. And then your matter becomes, how can you help and support the client to achieve that goal? Now, whether that's providing a refund, whether that is replacing it, whatever it is, doesn't matter. But the key thing is really give this feeling to the client. How can we make sure that the client is really happy? And that's the key thing. If you have this in place, and the system is really working, all you have to do is hire people, train them, and fire people if they don't perform. Simple. You can't keep, like if you want to win the Champions League, you need to be surrounded with great people. You can't make 7-figure business with B players. Okay? They need to be hungry. They need to be organized. Okay? Disciplined, and always be there. That's it.
Yeah, like
Like,
that's fire. That's fire. So there's three things. So you shared that one, of course, you want to have a lead gen system in place, or let's say Facebook ads, Instagram, however you want to do it. Two, you mentioned you want to treat your existing people well, and three, you want to create that environment. You want to give people that experience, or have a system in place that's going to enable people to refer you to their friends and family.